Happiness is the object and design of our existence, and will be the end thereof, if we pursue the path that leads to it, and this path is virtue, uprightness, faithfulness, holiness, and keeping all the commandments of God. Whatever God requires is right, no matter what it is, although we may not see the reason thereof until all of the events transpire. Take away the Book of Mormon and the Revelations, and where is our religion? We have none. A man is saved no faster than he gains knowledge. The best way to obtain truth and wisdom is not to ask from books, but to go to God in prayer, and obtain divine teaching. When God commands, do it. We say that God is true, that the Constitution of the United States is true, that the Bible is true, and that the Book of Mormon is true, and that Christ is true. A man filled with the love of God is not content with blessing his family alone, but ranges through the whole world, anxious to bless the whole human race. Let us here observe, that a religion that does not require the sacrifice of all things, never has power sufficient to produce the faith necessary unto life and salvation. The Book of Mormon is the most correct of any book on this earth, and the keystone of our religion, and a man would get nearer to God by abiding by its precepts, than any other book. God judges men according to the use they make of the light which He gives them. Sometimes the Lord brings us low before He can lift us higher. Never give up an old tried friend, who has waded through all manner of toil, for your sake, and throw him away because fools may tell you he has some faults. The important consideration is not how long we can live but how well we can learn the lesson of life, and discharge our duties and obligations to God and to one another. We say, that the Constitution of the United States is a glorious standard. It is founded in the wisdom of God. The nearer a person approaches the Lord, a greater power will be manifested by the adversary to prevent the accomplishment of his purposes. I teach them correct principles and they govern themselves. Perhaps I am meant to swim in deep waters. Better deep than shallow. When we are accomplishing the good, the greatest opposition comes. Kindness is our religion. By proving contraries, truth is made manifest. Whatever happens, the Lord is in it. An angel of God never has wings. God sees the secret springs of human action, and knows the hearts of all living. If you live up to your privileges, the angels cannot be restrained from being your associates. For a man to be great, he must not dwell on small things, though he may enjoy them. Patience is heavenly, obedience is noble, forgiveness is merciful, and exaltation is godly, and he that holds out faithful to the end shall in no wise lose his reward. A good man will endure all things to honor Christ. When persons manifest the least kindness and love to me, oh what power it has over my mind, while the opposite course has a tendency to harrow up all the harsh feelings and depress the human mind. The Son of Man hath descended below them all. Art thou greater than he? Never be discouraged. If I were sunk in the lowest pits of Nova Scotia, with the Rocky Mountains piled on me, I would hang on, exercise faith, and keep up good courage, and I would come out on top. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to Best Quotes YouTube channel.